Hi, good evening. You can hear me, right? Hello? You are in mute, sir, actually. Yeah, right. I'm audible, right?
Mr. Eric, good morning.
Yeah, good evening. You can hear me, right? Hello?
Am I audible?
Can you hear me now, sir? Hello?
I
Am I audible?
yeah. Now I can
Okay,
hear you.
okay. So we can start, right, sir? Or what you want
Yes,
to?
yes, yeah.
Yeah. So as discussed today, we can see the Python variables.
Okay, so first it will be like I mean the data types are the first we discuss on variables.
Variables, actually. Yeah.
Okay.
Hope my screen is visible, right?
Oh yes.
Okay. So like for compared to any other languages, right? See, like sir, when, now and then we will be comparing C and Java, right? Because those two are most primarily used along with Python, okay? And
Mm-hmm.
also because we are mostly used with C and Java, right? So in sometimes, right, for syntax or any functional statements or logics, I'll be comparing with C and Python. Okay, so going back to Python variables, so again the same thing, right? In Java, I think we'll be defining as var space a something like that, or in C means we will be definitely. I mean, we'll be adding the data type as you are telling, right? Is it int, float, or string like that before the variable? But in Python, there is no keyword to define a variable. Okay, there is no keyword or command to declare the variable. So how it will be identifying is based on the value it will be identifying. So if it is 6 means it's int. If it is 6.5 means it is float. Okay. So like that, the Python, right? I mean, it's the internally, it's whatever it's design or kernel or whatever. I mean, internally, it will be identifying based on the value of the variable. So there is no keyword or command to declare the variable in Python. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Python variables are the reserved memory locations used to store values. So, like for example, how to say? So so we all know that the memory, I mean, any language will be having its own memory. In the inside, I mean, it will be pointing to the kernel location. Okay. So let us take this is one memory location in inbuilt Python memory. And let us say the value is some 10. Yeah, let us say this, it belongs to value A. And the address of this location is, let us say, the address is like, in general, we know, right? There will be some address location inside the memory. So let us take this location is something, this number, okay? So what does it means like when we are defining the variable A is equal to 3, again, we are defining the value of A is equal to 3 for this memory location, this address I have mentioned. So what does it means like this, I mean, this value will be reserved inside the memory location, so that, right, until or unless we specify explicitly, it will not be changed. So that is what the meaning of this thing. So Python variables are reserved memory locations used to store values. So we are having the variable a with a constant value as 3 as of now, and it will be occupying certain space inside the memory location. So that is what they are telling it up. And yeah, so if you want to find the address of the where this memory location is stored, we can just give ID of a. So a is equal to 3, ID of a. Since it's not a constant one, right? See, I think I generated yesterday. So like maybe it will be changing now. Okay. See, it is changing now. So like this, right? If we define a variable, the variable will be occupying some space inside the memory for its assigned value. So that is what the statement is on. Yeah. So any doubts in these 2 points?
No.
Okay. So now we can go further one more layer down. So as discussed, at least in a very high level, there are 3 data types. So let us take int. So int means a is equal. Let us define any int. Okay. Okay. Let us go with 5. Okay. A is equal to 5. Print a. So like we can see here, right? We are not defining any keyword variable like that, but we are assigning the value int to this variable. So automatically Python will get inference that it is a int variable, and it will be storing inside the memory location. And if you are printing it, it will be printing the values. Okay, so this is the case for int. And similarly, let us take a float. Okay. So what I see, this is not required. That's what I have commented it over here. Maybe in C or sometimes in Java, we will be declaring like this, but this float is equal to a, not required. So we can directly assign value to the variable. So like 6.5 is equal to a. So we are directly assigning the value to the variable. And if you're printing it, we are getting this value. So this is for float. So int is also it's accepting, float is also it's accepting. And similarly for string, right, the same story here. Like there is no need to explicitly mention, is it a string or character, whatever it is, we can directly assign some variable AB is equal to, but only thing is it has to be defined inside single quotes or double quotes. That's what I have mentioned here. So again, I'm telling, like, if we are defining the value, okay, let us take z is equal to, if you have to define string variable means it has to be in single quotes. For example, hello Python, or it can be also inside a double quotes, hello world. But this will not work. One single quote and one double quote will not work. You got it? Maybe it's accepting, but programmatically it's not a correct practice. So if you want to, you can practice these 3 lines, right? Because you'll be having that, you got it, right? You can understand, I mean, these 3 cells. Yeah.
So
that
the
is what,
same, you said like we'll do it in PyCharm also?
yeah, you can do it in Python also.
Okay. Shall I share my screen or something?
Yeah, please go ahead. I think you're right to start, right?
No, I think you need to unshare, then only I can share. That's what it
Okay.
says.
Okay. Then I'll stop. I stop share. So please go ahead.
So this is what we're looking at. Last time we created some.
Yeah, maybe you can use the same file, sample 123.py, right? Because this is just a practice thing.
No, we created some something like some folder kind of thing, right? As last time where we thought we can practice, no? A new project.
I think one file we created, sample 123, I remember. I'm just also recollecting.
That we okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The same thing. I also have the same thought.
So, okay, so we can have one, maybe somewhere we will create a fresh project and then have everything dumped there so that,
Yeah, anything is fine for me.
so new project or like
Yes, new project is. Okay, click the 3 lines, no? Horizontal lines, top. Yes. Yeah, new project here. Yes. Something like Python practice like that, right?
for this location, we can,
Location, mostly the default, it will be pointing to C users your name. Yeah, this folder itself, it's fine. Mostly, yeah, it is a default location. I think it is easy for you also to recollect or remember this thing. Yeah, great. If you are working on the old window, you can click this, new window. If you don't want this old window, you can click this window itself. It will be closing. Okay.
I'll open a new one. And,
Yeah, that's right. Okay. Now right click Python practice folder, new Python file. Yes. Just you can give any name, right? Variables practice or anything like that. No. Yeah. So now you can define some variable a is equal to something. Any number, right? Okay.
okay.
Print a. Okay, anything. Yeah, that is also fine. Maybe B, you can do 80 points some float number, right? 80.5 like that.
80.5 I'll give,
Yes.
okay.
And one more thing, in the line number 1, right? A is equal to space in the end. Space.
What?
Some 3-4 spaces or space bar you can press, no? You have still some 3-4 spaces. Still.
Okay.
Yeah, you just put a hash symbol.
Oh, for comment, okay.
Yeah. That's what for your reference, right? Because if you're referring after some few weeks or months, you can just put it as
Okay. So
yeah, we are defining into it. Something like that you can for your understanding.
okay. What is that?
We are defining the int variable like that. Int or int simply int, whatever your convenience.
Okay. Variable. Variable.
Okay. Similarly,
No.
for B also it's float variable.
So tell me something, the commands on both Mac and Windows would be the same?
Yeah, it will be same. I mean, PyCharm, if it is Mac or Linux or Windows, right? The commands will be same inside the PyCharm.
Okay, because Office is Mac and the one that we are doing is like Windows. So.
And C is equal to, maybe you can check once today, right? In your Office thing also. C is equal to any string, like single quotes or double quotes, whatever your choice. Single quotes, I think we can go ahead.
A plus
If it is,
B?
something maybe hello world, or maybe no, instead of A plus B, any string, right? For your understanding.
String, okay.
Yeah, any string, your name or anything, right? Hello world or whatever it is. Okay. And then also you can comment it for your reference.
String, like the tiny two?
Yeah, anything. Yeah. I mean, the same thing, right? For your reference, because if you are referring it after a few weeks or months, right? You can recalculate.
This is string, right? That what
Yes,
the
yes.
comment.
Yeah, this is a string.
Okay.
Yes. Now print of A. Print or print open close spaces. Okay, you can put some single quotes, open single quotes, open close single quotes. Just a comment, right? The same thing. Int variable or something like that.
This one.
Yeah, and comma after double quotes. I mean, no, not that. No, after you are closing this, you please remove that. That's not required. Yeah, after the closing the single quotes, right? Yeah, comma, space, no, comma.
Okay, comma. Okay.
Yes, comma, space, A. A. Yeah, that's correct.
That's all.
Yeah, you close it and again you copy this entire line. Yeah, copy this and come down to two cells down, no? Line number 8 or something. Yeah, paste it. No? Okay. Yeah, you please replace A with B. And instead of init, it's a float, right? Yeah.
Oh, second one. No. Okay.
Second one, yes. And
So
similarly,
this
third
is
one.
this is for our understanding we are writing, correct? Or
Yeah, yeah, that's correct. And also, if you run it, you can see like this is a init variable, like that it will be getting. Yeah.
okay, and then
Paste as a paste something, no?
sorry.
No, same. You paste it, no? C is there, right? You have to print C also. Yeah, string.
Okay.
Inside the single quotes, it's string. Yeah. Okay. Now you right click, no? Right click and the entire things. Just right click. Yeah. Run practice one underscore variable. Yes. Yes. You can see in the down right. Init float and string values are coming out there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what, right? This is PyCharm, and I'm using Jupyter Notebook. So for this thing, you have to run each and every time you have to execute this, but I can run cell by cell. Instead of running everything, I can run cell by cell. That is what I was telling, the difference between PyCharm and Jupyter Notebook.
Mm-hmm.
But you're
So
getting this one you got, right? Yeah.
if I want this, okay, the string, right?
Yeah.
Like string equal to, or like, and the hello word should be in like in a single quote output. Like here it is like a string hello word, right? So
Yes.
rather I want to, let's say if in the output I want to have a single quote as well here.
Okay. See, we can see it, right? I mean, we have to use here as a F string or a concatenation operation. We can see in the letters. Yeah, it can be done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Maybe we can go one by one, but using F string or string concatenation, we can do that one also.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Just give me 1 second. I'll just tell you 1 second. Okay.
You're checking something, right?
Yeah. Just okay. Anyways, like you can see. Yes. So I'll tell you one more thing, right? So if you want to delete a variable, okay. So simply del operator is there. Del.
Okay.
You please type it out. Here comment is hash. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
if you run this, I think it may throw some error, right? A small d.
Can we keep this in between for the separation or no?
No, you can just put the hash as symbol. Hash is the comment in Python.
No, I don't want to comment anything, but okay, have some separation. That's okay. Because when I run, then next time it will run the entire thing, right?
Yeah, that is what in PyCharm it will be running the entire things. Yeah.
Okay, so okay.
Del space. Say, let us take for example, you have to delete the variable a. I mean, you don't want the variable a. No single quotes. You please remove it. Okay, just give del a. Okay, just give del a. That's it. Yeah. Okay, now here you can comment it as deleting the variable a. Yeah. Okay. Now, if you print a, it will throw an error. You can put the next line of print a. Simply print a. Yeah, in the comments you can put this will throw an error because the variable is deleted. Yeah, if you can run now, no entire things you can right click and run this file. Okay, once again print a. I mean it has to be in quotes, right? Some error is coming. 1 second. Okay, you can put print a inside the braces after print. Yes. Open quotes, single quotes, and no spaces. No, that's fine. Comment is not required. Yeah.
No, I mean A and then that's it.
That's it. And you please remove the spaces before single quotes. Sorry, before open braces, right? There is a space between print and yeah, you please remove. Yes, okay, now it's fine. Now you can run this. Run practice underscore. So you can see here, right? You are getting an error because A is not defined because it's deleted. Okay.
So if we put this delete after this line.
Yeah, there A will be coming, but after that A will be deleted. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So this is the things, right? This is how you got it, right, sir? We are defining the 3 different data types. We are deleting the operation. So 2 things we have seen now. Okay. So I can start sharing my things, right?
Yeah, let me stop it.
Okay. Okay. So this is what we have seen here. Okay. So now coming to multiple assignments. Okay. So see, there is one more very nice feature in Python. We can assign multiple variable values to the multiple variables. Okay, you got it right, sir. So like instead of a is equal to 2, b is equal to 12, c is equal to 43, in a single line itself, we can define these 3 values to these 3 variables. Okay.
With comma
Yeah,
separate.
yeah, that's correct. Comma separated form, we can define it. So this is called homogeneous declaration. Okay.
Okay.
And similarly for strings also we can do the same thing. DEF is equal to string 1, string 2, and string 3. And similarly for float also we can define like this. Okay. So if we run this, we'll be getting the output like this without any error. Got it right? So this is what the multiple assignment in Python.
So can we do a mix and match also, like one int and one string and one float?
Yeah, that is what I have done here. So
Heterogeneous.
heterogeneous.
Okay, got it,
Yeah,
got it. Fine, fine.
yeah. So this is
The
also
name itself
acceptable.
is
Yeah,
the name itself says it. Okay.
yeah, that's correct. So this is completely possible in Python. So that is what Python is very simple and practical language. So there is no need to write line by line, define, declare, call it, print it. Those things are not required. Simply we can make it in a single line. Yeah. And let us go to, okay, we can finish this and you can practice. We can finish up to this cell and then you can practice these
Yeah.
questions. Okay. So, okay, now some theory part or some conceptual part. Okay. So naming convention. So naming convention. So obviously the variable name should start with letters or underscore character. So letters means it can be capital A, small a, capital B, small b, etc. or the underscore character. So that is how the variable should we have defined in the Python. Okay. Fine, right? This point.
A variable name must start with a letter.
Yeah,
So
you are
like
defining ABC, right? So it has to be small ABC, capital ABC, ABB, ACC, like that in anything. But it should, I mean, that is the convention in Python. But only thing is, it cannot start with number or any special characters like this.
a variable name you're saying. I was
Variable name.
thinking that okay, the example what we tried, A equal to 12, B equal to 20, let's say. Here A, B, C are variables, correct?
That's correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Variable names actually. Okay. So all this convention are related to how we have to define the variable names.
Okay.
Yeah. So in the second line, it should not start with a number or special character. Okay, like this, dollars, comma. So all this, I mean, starting word, starting letter or character. It can be there in the middle, but starting, say, I'll give an example, right? See, it should not be like this, dollar, Python one, like this, it should not be. But it can be like this. Yeah, you got it right. But it can be this Python underscore one is fine. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. So this is the second point. And third point, a variable name can only contain alphanumeric characters and underscores. Okay. So yeah, this is also straight, right? Like it can have alphabets, numbers, special characters, underscores, and
Yeah.
okay. And fourth important point is Python variable or case sensitive. Case sensitive means so this is different and this is different. So name with capital N is different and name with small n is different. Okay.
Okay.
So this is what case, because Python is basically case sensitive language. If it is case sensitive, insensitive means both names are correct. Okay. So that is the fourth point. And the last point is, I mean, there are some reserved keywords. This is common even in C and Java, right? So there are some reserved keywords in any programming language. So we cannot use it in Python also. Okay. So I mean, for example, we can't define int is equal to some 12 like that because int is already defined in Python. So maybe we can give A or AB or AC or AAC like that we can define, but not any reserved keywords we can't define as a variable name.
Oh, like inter, float, or like a string.
Yeah, that's correct. Even in your database, SQL, whatever it is, will be having join or some float or something and all are there,
Correct.
right? Remember?
Correct. It'll get confused. Yeah.
Yeah. So these are,
The
yeah. So this is just a theory and conceptual part, okay? How we have to define the naming convention for the variables.
okay.
Fine. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And okay, we can finish this and we can practice. Okay. So like now, see, this is bit something different, but we can note it down. Okay. Maybe not immediately required, but you please note it down. Maybe it will be helpful in some other way. So there are three different types of defining the variables like camel case, Pascal case and snake case. Okay. So just see this, these are some standards. Okay. These are some standards how to define a variable because, right, in some cases, we have to follow some programming standards, even for your SQL or Oracle DB, whatever it is, right? You have to follow some basic standards, right? How to define the program, how to make it readable, how to make it precise and concise. Those things are there, right? So that is what these three things will be telling. Okay. So if we take the camel case, let us take three small variables are there or small syllables are there, like kilometer per hour, price per liter. So let us take these two examples. Okay. So if it is, yeah, if it is kilometer per hour, you got it right. Kilometer separate, per separate, hour separate. So the first character of kilometer should be small, but second and third following, I mean following sub syllables or sub characters, right? It should be starting with the capital letter. So capital P, capital H. So kilometer per hour, kilometer separate, per separate, hour separate. So K should be in small case, but the per in P in per and H in hour should be in capital letters.
So that we are defining, like that is how the output should be. That's what we are
No,
targeting.
this is a programming standard. Okay. So if you are writing, see, you'll be writing lines of hundreds or thousands of lines of code, right? See, like your manager or I mean, whatever it is in our project, I mean, our client or our leaders will be telling, right? It has to follow programming or coding standard. So this is one of the standard camel case. Okay. See how this is how we have to define a variable. You got it, right?
So when, okay, so how to achieve, maybe when we'll do
Okay.
one practical thing.
Yeah, I will do it. So let us take the car is giving I mean speed as kilometer per hour. Okay. So like this, I'm defining kilometer per hour is equal to 50. So just, we are, see, there is no change in the logic, but just you got it right. Just we are defining this standard as variable standards. I'm defining kilometer per hour.
So we are only writing it manually, like K and then P capital, H capital. We
Yeah.
only.
Yeah, that is what this is a standard. See, this will not impact logic or flow of execution. This is just a for our standard, for our programming standard, we are following this. That's what it will never affect the logics or the output. Just the standard we are following. Yeah.
Standard means, see, basically like it is like only we only need to write in that way. It's not like Python something it will change by its own. No.
No, it's our control. Yeah, that's correct.
Okay.
Yes, and similarly, Pascal case, only difference is K also in capital letter. Okay. Okay, let us. So this is the camel case. And similarly, let us take Pascal case. Price per liter. Okay, let us take 100. So you can see here, right? Here, this is the Pascal case example. I'm just defining price per liter as 100 and I'm printing it. Yeah, 100 rupees per liter. So I'm just printing it. And similarly, in the snake case, it has to be like this. Only difference is underscore will be added between them and all should be in small letters. So kilometer, km underscore per underscore hour. So that is a snake case. Let us define some other things. You got it right. So this is a snake case. Just for our programmers things, note we are doing these things. Yeah.
Okay.
So okay. So now we have seen how to define homogeneous assignment, how to make it heterogeneous assignment. Third one is we have seen some concepts on how to define or what are the naming convention we have to follow to declare variables. And the last one, we have seen some different ways of maintaining standards, coding standards in Python. Okay. So now you can practice these tools. Fine, right?
Yeah.
So I'll do one thing. I'll just stop sharing. Okay, you can just continue. You can share and continue. I'll just put in the comment the whatever we discussed. Okay. Yes.
1 second.
Yeah.
Okay. So should we be creating a different file or something?
It's your choice, sir. I mean, since you are commenting it also, right? It's your convenience, whatever it is, it's fine.
Because when we execute it, is entire thing it is getting executed.
Yeah,
No, that's the only concern I
yeah,
have. So
yeah. The same thing. That's why Jupyter Notebook will be better in this case. But yeah, it's your thing. Otherwise, you can comment the remaining lines of things. Line number 6, 8, 10, and all. You can comment it out because it will not be printing it. Yeah,
for this ones you're saying?
yeah, yeah. Just you can comment. Put dash in the before.
Is it, do we have any other commenting thing apart from hash?
No, we'll be following this in Python only. This hash is there actually. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. No, that's fine. Only before print statement you can put.
These three, right?
Yeah, this three. Maybe 14th also. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Now you can. I have sent you the messages also, or you can maybe for your practice you can do it without seeing it. Yeah. Whatever it's your thing. Just simply some DEF, right? Instead of ABC, you can give some other names also, right? Equal to some three numbers. Yeah. Maybe like after comma, you can put some space. This is again right for the compiler or readability things. It's correct actually, but just for readability and standard wise, you
So
can
where
put
here?
both sides. Yeah, same there also. Yes.
Okay.
Now you can print DVF down. Next slide. No space after
Yeah.
D comma E comma F. Yes.
So should I execute?
Yeah, right click and exit. Or if you want, you can finish this other two things also. You are getting it right. Yeah.
Just a print. Okay.
Yeah. Similarly, you can define some three variables as strings.
Okay. So it's like a float we need to now, or
No, okay, float you can define this. Okay,
uh,
yeah. That's I was
apart from
thinking string
float,
is there.
what else?
String is there. Yeah,
Okay. So what should I?
it's your choice. If you want to go with string, you can go with string. Otherwise, if you want float, you can go with float.
Okay.
Yeah, please don't give space, right? After dot. Okay, okay, so okay. Yeah, yeah, that's correct. I can see it. And after 2.5 comma, you please remove that space between comma and 2.5. Yeah, yes. Now you can print GH. Yeah. You're getting it right. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah. And similarly, some 3 more variables.
Here you're saying,
Yeah. Some any string 1, string 2, string 3, whatever it is. Inside a
so
single
should we
quotes.
keep it in string should be in,
Single quotes.
so 3 strings we need to give, right?
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
The quote is automatically coming, I think.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. And maybe you can try one more thing also. Heterogeneous, for heterogeneous, you can
Hmm.
define 3 variables with different 3 different, 1 int, 1 float, and 1 string.
So for int, we don't need a single quote, right? Anyways,
Yeah. Now only for string we need a single.
11, 8.5, 28.
Yes. Now you can run it. Getting it, all you're getting. Yeah.
Yeah, we need to see further, like, I mean, if I needed a here in the output also, if I need 11 comma like this, then there'll be some more options. Maybe I'll have to explore that.
I didn't get it.
So in the output,
Mhm.
okay, when we execute, it says
Mhm.
11, 8, and charm.
Okay.
If we need some characters in between, like
Yeah,
after
yeah, yeah.
11.
Yeah, we can see that's what, right? There is a string concatenation F string on that. We can go in that one. Okay. Yeah. Yes.
Okay, okay,
It will be
okay.
complete. Yeah. Okay.
This next.
Okay. Next, shall I share my screen?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So the next one is constants. Okay. So yes, I mean, this is again users practice or our practice. Okay. Like, so the variables, we have seen the standards and whatever it is, right? Similarly, in our program or in our logic, we have to use some constant variables. Okay. So like constant here in the sense, it will be a it will be a Bible or it's a reference, right? So it can't be changed during the execution or whatever it is. So for that, you got it right, sir. What is constant? Right? I mean, it's a constant value. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we are not going to change it anywhere in the code. But variables we can be changing at any place based on any.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got it right. Yeah, okay. So let us take the example of pi value or pi. Okay, it's 3.14. It's always constant. Okay. And similarly, square root of 25 is equal to 5. It's always 5 only. Square root of 25 will always be 5. So these are some examples of constant. Okay. So what is the standard we are following to define in Python is PI. See, it should all be in caps. Whatever constant values we are defining, if it is a pi value or if it is square root of 25, all should be caps in letter. So PI underscore value, all are in caps letter. And this is also caps in letter. So this is the standard we are following. Okay. So there is no, there is no logic, or you got it right. This is again a concept, actually, concept or standard we have to follow in Python. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So this is what constants in Python. Next comes the multicasting. Casting or multicasting, both are fine. Okay. This is one of the important topic. Okay. Maybe in interview also we can expect these things. Multicasting. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So as the name implies, say for example, see like the same thing, right? Let us take example. You are having int as 100. Okay. But you want to convert into string. Okay. So instead of 100, you want it should be in double quotes, sorry, single quotes or double quotes, whatever it is. Okay. So for this thing, we can use the string. You got it right. This is the multicasting. We are converting the value of the variable from one data type to the other data type.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I mean converting one data type to other data type. Example, int to string. Got it right?
Mm.
Yeah. So just simply see, for example, we know 8 is a int variable. If you put string of 8, then automatically this 8 will become string. Okay. And similarly, int of 8.5 means 8.5 is a float. If you convert to int, it will be this 0.5 will be truncated. You got it right? Because in int it will allow only in a real numbers, not the decimal numbers.
What does the first one do? String 8?
String 8 will convert 8 into int 8 into string. Okay.
Or like string means the characters, right? It will come.
Characters, see, that's what, right? See, in the output, we can't see as a single quotes or double quotes, but inside or programmatically, it will be fully converted as string. This 8, it become a string 8, not a number 8.
So how does, see, if I see it is printing 8 only, so how does it make a difference?
Okay, you can see here, right? I have put type of X. I will tell you this. So this type of X, this command will be telling what is the data type associated with this variable X. Okay, similarly for type of Y
It's
also.
only type it is changing, but it is not changing the number into a string. Like, it is not printing like, 8 or, something, right? It is the
Yes.
same. The
Yeah,
type it is
that's
changing.
yeah, the type it will be changing. That's it. Yeah.
So where do we have like such kind of, in a real-time scenarios,
Mhm.
does it help? You're saying it is important also in casting. So
Yes.
what is the requirement? So we could have simply have int only, why to have a string and then have a number?
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Maybe string. Sometimes it may not be required, but if you're converting into float, right? Let us take. Okay. Let us take. So just for convenience, I'm writing this. Okay. Example. You are having one value as 100.5 and other as 1000. So if you want to add this thing, we can convert this 1000 also into 1000.0, and then we can add these two numbers, right? See,
So there it will
yeah,
help. Yeah, floating,
yeah.
floating. Yeah.
Plot and plot will be had. So this one will be in parallel, and we can do further computation like that. Yeah. And apart from this, there are some other applications and usages also, right? Maybe this is a small example, but if you are having programmatically lots of lines and lots of functionalities after this, then definitely this typecasting will be helpful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this is what
So
about, yeah.
you use this in your
Yeah.
project as well, Jerry? Like uh, this we get to use a lot. That's what you're saying?
See, I will tell you, right? Not nowadays, but initially it was useful. See, nowadays, I'm working in AI part, right, mostly, and I'm not seeing that much, multicasting and all. But for other projects or for other requirements, definitely this multicasting will be helpful. And conceptually also, it's one of the important thing. Yeah. Uh,
Okay.
yeah. Yeah. Fine, right? You can go right?
Yes, 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 please.
Yeah. So I think we have seen these things. Okay. You got the type also, right? What is the type in Python? What is the type means it will be printing what is the data type associated with this variable. Type method or type keyword.
So we didn't practice it, but yes, yeah,
Yeah.
I understood.
Okay. Okay.
So it prints basically the type of it also, or like it just takes it. When we mention type.
You can see, yeah, it will be printing the type of the, you can see, right? It's printing in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got
So
it.
that is the thing. Yeah, we here it since it's a string, it's printing. Here it is int, you got it, right? It's printing as int. Yeah. Okay, that's fine, right? Any doubts in these things? Multicast,
No,
stick
no.
constants.
Oh, yeah, good. Yeah, so far.
Yeah, okay. So see, like actually, you please one thing. See, the next thing. See, I'll tell you. See, these are Python collections. Okay, there are 3 different collections. Where it is. Okay, anyways, listed tuple. Okay, it's here. Listed tuple and ranges are there. So we can see more in the coming classes. Okay, but just for this thing, you please understand the concept because this is a bit vast area. We'll be seeing it more in the coming things. But list means it will be like this. Okay, I'll tell you. List variable. So list variable means it will be followed with opening square braces and ending with the square braces. And inside it is like an array. You can think it as an array. Okay, array means it will be having n different of variables inside it, right? You can recharacterize what is arrays in your data structure. Sorry, databases.
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
revisit that. I mean,
Yeah, that's correct. For example, in C, right? We will be defining like this. A of 100 is equal to 1, 2, 3 up to 100. Something I'm just telling an example. Like this, we'll be defining in C programming. But in Python, see, that's what fruits is an list variable, opening square braces, closing square braces, and inside lots of values are there. I mean, variables are there. It's a string list, right? So you can see apple, banana, and cherry over here. Okay. So
okay.
yeah, you please keep this as it is. Okay, we can see there are lots of concepts inside it. We can see it in a detail in the next coming classes. But for this Python variables, you please consider this alone. Okay, your concept, just a basic concept. This fruit, this fruit is a list having 3 variables. Okay. So now you have to decompose it. Decompose means what we can do is in Python, you can define x, y, z equal to fruits so that this apple will get assigned to x, banana to y, and cherry to z. So just you please just these 2 lines alone, you remember. Okay,
Got it. Understood. Yeah.
Okay, so this is the, we can see this later. Okay, I don't want to confuse you. So this is an
Mm-hmm.
example for decomposing the list. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now let us take, okay, I think I forgot to put one thing here.
I think I can open this file in my Jupyter also and then refer it.
You mean this entire Python variables you're telling, right? Or
No, the one that you are sharing. This file can be shared and I can open it in my
yeah,
local machine.
yeah. You please, you can now open it up. I'll share this one. Yeah. So and the second last concept is local variable and global variable. Okay. So you might have heard of this thing, right? Maybe in your SQL, I
Yeah.
couldn't recollect. Okay.
Correct. In between, if you mention
Yeah.
something, braces, it will
Yeah.
take to that point. And global means something outside in the main header itself will mention.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
here Python, I'm defining it as a global variable because it's in the outside the function or in the beginning of the program. So it's a inferences. This is the global variable, and inside this function, I'm just calling this variable. Welcome to Python. Okay. So if you call this, so here, see again here, you please note on the concept. This functions and all we'll be seeing later, but this is the function definition. So we are defining the function definition over here. And we are calling this function here. This is the function call. Okay. Yeah. So if you do this thing, we'll be getting this welcome to Python. This X is a global variable. It is coming from here. Okay.
Okay.
And similarly, this is a bit more like second layer or a bit detailed, or technically it's one step ahead. Okay. Like let us take this X as a variable which is outside. Okay. And same X is defined inside the function as inside. So now what we are doing is, if we print function inside means, sorry, function plus x means, since see, you got it right. This local, both are this is outside, this is global variable, this is local variable. Inside a function definition, local variable will be given highest priority compared to global variable. So that is why if we call this function my function, we'll be getting function inside. So this is the first line of execution. I'll put the command also. This command will be executed first. And similarly, this command will be executed second, because you see, when we are running this cell, the first one, it will be the function call to this function. So automatically this one will be executed first. And since this is executing first, here there are, the compiler or Python compiler interpreter will be checking why there are two variables with x. So one is local variable, another is the global variable. Yeah, so automatically local variable will be given highest priority than the global variable.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was thinking the other way, like I was thinking global variable should be the highest priority.
No, but inside the function, local variable will be given the highest priority.
Correct, but let's say if we have a function, one
Mhm.
with the global variable, and then we have 10 sub functions, and then we have variables again inside. So when we run that as a whole, right, one main global variable and then 10 functions inside, and then 10 variables again. So it should consider the global variable, right? No?
See, if it is the same name, so you can see it, same variable name is defined for both the local and global variables. So you got it right. Inside the function, local variable will be given the highest priority, highest or higher. Yeah.
Okay, so let's say we have this, I mean, we have one more function with the same name, again with plus x. What does happen in that case?
No, I'll just note it down. Okay, so you mean, okay, let us take my function one, and let us, let us take, okay, this is y. Okay, so you mean this one or?
And the same thing again, function x is also here. Y, yeah?
Yeah.
No, it's only. So can that be duplicated? Like, can we have x here?
Yeah, x is here, right? Okay.
Okay. So if we run again
outside, yeah, it will give outside. You got it right. Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't call this thing. So I'm calling this second function here, whatever it is that you have defined. So I'm again telling you here x is the global variable outside, here y is the global variable inside. But since we are calling x inside this local variable, this global variable will be getting called. You got it right? Okay. Okay, I'll come again. See, the scope of x here is only this function.
Correct.
But the scope of this x is fully this entire block, the scope will be there.
Correct.
Or maybe inside file itself. So let us take, we are defining one function here. So yeah, here this is the local variable, y is inside is there. But here if we are printing function of x, so this x means it will not take this x, it will be taking this x, global variable x.
So in the first case, it didn't take that, right?
No, yeah, you see, internally it will be comparing this x and this x, it will be comparing.
Okay, for the first occurrence, if I understand, first occurrence, it took the a local variable. The same thing when we mentioned for the second function, it is not taking the local variable, it is taking the global variable rather.
Exactly. Yeah, because this inside the scope is only this function. We are fully defining it inside this my function. So when it comes outside this function, it will be asking what it is here, what it is. Here its scope is gone. Okay, I'll put it also right. Let us take x1 is like this. If I come here and print x1, it's gone. It will throw an error. See? Because that scope got over. X1 is not defined because this X1 is fully inside the scope is only these three lines. Okay. So if we come out of this diff or function, if you print here, it will be throwing an error. Yes.
So if at all we need this to happen, like, the sub functions also should work as an independent local variable. in that case, I mean, like here, if we, I mean, the second function one, right? Even
Yeah.
though you mention it as X, it is not taking it as a local one.
Yes, it's taking this global variable X.
If we want that to take it as a local, do we have a method, or like that is not the practice what we do in Python?
That is not a practice, or otherwise you can define one more local variable here. You got it, right? Something like this you can print. You can define X is equal to something inside the my function one, my function one. So
Mm.
it print this. Sorry, I didn't close it. And I will comment this one also. See function inside the my function. So you got it right. So this is the local variable X for this function. So that is why it got printed.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah. So you got it right, sir. This local and global variables.
Correct.
This is the concept you practice, and maybe you can see the next thing also, right? If anything is missing or any additions or that like that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So this thing and all, I think long time before I put it, you please, okay, I'll do one thing. So that's it for the day, okay?
Mm-hmm.
For the previous comments I have given. So I'll share, it's fine, right, sir? Any doubts today? Or maybe we can
No,
move
no,
on.
no. You got you share. I'll also
Yeah,
practice in Mac only directly, or maybe
yeah.
maybe I'll open Jupyter and see, because it is. Should I share my screen and or
Uh,
maybe if you share this with me, I will open in Jupyter.
yeah, I know. 1 second, I'll tell you one more. So shall we refresh whatever we discussed today, or you want
Yes,
to?
yes, 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 yes. Yeah.
Yeah, just what you have seen today, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So we have seen Python variables. So to
Mm-hmm.
begin with, a couple of small concepts like there is no command or keyword to define variable,
Mm-hmm.
and you can directly go and assign values to the variable, and internally compiler or kernel will be understanding what types of data types it belongs to. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And we have seen this reserved memory locations also, like in this diagram, right? So this is what it will be happening inside the memory location. Okay.
But this is like we will not get to know or use this, right?
Ah,
Like,
yeah, this is purely concept. Yeah.
okay,
Even this is not practical, but this is purely concept. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. And we have seen how to define int, string, float using these things. And I think we have executed that one also. And
Mm-hmm.
how to delete a variable, right? So for deleting the variable, you can simply put del space variable name. It will be deleting it. And we have seen multiple assignment. One is homogeneous with all are of same data types. Second, heterogeneous with all are of different data types we have seen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then concepts, couple of concepts we have seen how to make a naming convention for the variables. So this is both are coding practices, okay? Because see, even in my previous project, right, they used to insist us to follow these standards, okay?
Mm-hmm.
See, this is just a standard for variable, but for the entire Python, there are lots of standards. So like it's good to practice those standards, right? Because after down the time, right, after 6 months or 2 years or 1 year, and that too, if you are not there and if other user is going to use means they'll be getting to understand our logics and whatever we have done. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we have seen naming convention standards. And what are these three different standards we can follow in Python that we have seen, and the concept on constants we have seen, and multicasting. Multicasting is a bit important here. Okay, how to convert one data type to other data type. So we have seen some examples also. And okay, for list we have seen only very high level. I think you got it. So list we have seen, and then last very important, we have seen difference or usage of local variable and global variable. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe, okay, I'll put some, okay, I'll just do one thing. So I just highlighted these things, okay, so that these things are not required. So the 16 cells are practice, so that you can just go through these things. Okay. Yeah. So fine, right? Whatever we have
Yes,
discussed.
yes, yeah.
Yeah, I will share this thing, and I'm having a couple of questions also. Like, if you have some time, you can practice or okay, I'll just send you this thing. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So Jupyter, can I open? So what are the other questions you have?
Yeah, I'll put this assignment questions on.
Okay. Jupyter, we installed Jupyter. Okay.
You got this question, Rich, whatever I'm writing.
Auto software numbers, for example, those are all I could read them. Yeah. You give me sort like I.
Yeah. So this local and global variable is very, very important. It's very practical also.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you got it right.
Mm.
So I'll just share this thing. Okay. I'll send you by mail, right? I'll stop sharing and just you were telling something. Maybe you can stop sharing. You were telling, right? You're
Yeah,
about
you share like either WhatsApp or like a mail, anything is fine.
Yeah, mail I'll send. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And I will Jupyter I opened, I try to open it and see.
Okay. See, I'll do one thing. See, we can have one same mail chain, right? I think last time I sent you the PPT, right? The same mail chain I'll send you.
Correct. Yeah. Anything will. So Zoom link, whenever I click it, it every time says that you're registered, you are good to start or something.
Yeah, that is there. I mean, they're following it up.
Once we have a basics understand is correct, then
Yeah.
going forward it will be easy. I'm just sharing the Jupyter
Okay.
home screen.
Okay.
Want to share, I'll download and try to see.
Okay. So you're telling, okay, now I'm seeing the screen. Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah,
So
you
once it's
can go
clear, what
to,
I'm saying.
yeah, 1 second. I'll just, yeah, you can go to, in the right, new is there. New button is there. No, in the down, it's yeah, that's correct. You please click that one. No, not here. No, still right. Then yeah, new button. You please click it. Yeah, new notebook. Yes. And here you can start writing the commands in this Jupyter notebook. Yeah. Yes. Select. Yeah, Python 3 kernel. Yes. So you can start executing this inside this cell. Okay. You got it, sir?
So, I mean, whatever you share, then I start.
Yeah, you can
Right.
just upload my file in this folder.
Did you
Then you
send?
can, no, I'll send it now. Okay, I forgot where it. Okay, I'll send it now in few minutes. So you can upload that file in this particular folder, and in parallel you can write your own rough sheet or rough notebook, and then you can practice in parallel. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
okay.
Fine,
I'll try
right?
to practice.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
Fine. Tomorrow, like you tell me the time, so we'll connect accordingly.
Yeah, 7 o'clock. It's fine, right? We can start it. Yeah.
7 now?
Yeah.
7 or 6:30?
6:30.
6:30 means 8. So earlier, which time we started? First?
First we started 6:30, but
6:30, yeah? 6,
yeah.
7:30, 8.
But I will
Okay.
message you, sir. Okay, like
Okay, fine. Let me know. If you
yeah,
are like
yeah,
delayed a bit, then we'll
yeah,
connect a bit late. That's
yeah.
okay.
Okay.
We'll manage.
Okay.
Fine then.
So this
So
is
I'll
fine,
just
right?
whatever you send, I will just practice it here and as well as on PyCharm, and
Yeah, that's better. Yeah, that's correct actually. So initially, since you are more worked on PyCharm and Jupyter, you are a bit new. So you can practice both and gradually, yeah, I think you'll be getting comfortable in both environment, right? See, compiler is the same, only our approach will be different. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Sure,
you're
sure.
fine with the things, right? How we are discussing.
Yeah.
This is the
How we are
way.
approaching is
Yeah,
uh, is
yeah,
is good. We
yeah.
can have a review of like before closing, and
Yes.
then what we are discussing for the day in a prior day.
Yeah.
Tomorrow
Yeah.
also we'll have the same. I mean, extension to it or like.
Yeah, the same thing we can do. So tomorrow we can start with your assignment, and if you have any doubts, you can start with that one. And the assignments we can discuss, and then we can go to the class like that. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what I'm also a bit mutual only, right? See, for me, like who are right, they have to be comfortable and they have to learn. That's my thing actually.
Yeah.
Uh, and only one thing is like we can fix it 1 hour alone. If it is some topics we didn't cover, we can take over to the next class, right?
Mm,
Yeah, because see, like 1 hour will be fine because see, you're also learning new things and no need to put too much of things in one day, right? That's what I believe. It's fine, right?
mm,
Yeah, we can make it 1 hour solid and maybe 5 minutes like that, so that if anything is there, we can continue in the next class like that. It's not like
mm.
strictly we have to follow the topic or syllabus, whatever it is. Yeah.
No, it depends. Like if you have time, I have time. We'll go ahead. Sometimes we see we'll stop because
Okay.
I'm sure like you or me both will have some interruptions in between. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, right. Going forward, like one day you might be busy or like
Yeah.
to cover up things. What I'm planning, if we both have time, if we both are like keen to go ahead, we'll go ahead. I mean, uh, because
Yeah.
the time I know, like I don't have much time. I can't spend for like 3 months or something like that, right? As I
Yeah.
told you.
Yeah.
And if you have and we both have time, it's our call. We decide, and then that day, if we are interested, we'll move forward. If we say like we'll take it next day, we will take it.
Yeah.
No,
Sure.
this
That's
this is
better.
early days we are having this, but going forward, no, I think
Yeah.
I need to practice more, right? Rather than like
Yes. Yeah, that's correct.
so the 1 hour should be fine only. But I'm saying,
Yeah, but see, the thing is, right? See, you got it right. Like we both, no, I mean, that's correct. I 100% agree on that. But since we are all working, right? See, our concentration also, right? Especially if we are learning new things,
mm,
that's fine, I think. Maybe if any things are there, Saturday also 1 to 2 hours we can discuss. No problem for me.
okay,
So that, like 6 days we can we can use Saturday. That's what I mean. Yeah. So
okay.
2 months we
Yeah,
can cover.
based on our comfortable, like you
Yes.
and me both, because you also
Yeah.
working in the evening. I mean, sometimes evening I'll also be exhausted. Sometimes morning you will also have some works and all. So
Yeah.
we will take a call. Like it's up to us. It's between you and me, right?
Yeah. Okay.
That's it. Yeah. Okay.
Fine then. Okay. Thank you.
Fine. Thanks.
Yeah. Welcome. Thank you. Bye.